These are 8 fantasy books and series that I will never stop recommending to people. Whether these books are underrated or just books that I love way too much, they are the ones that I will always recommend every chance I get. First, The Echo Saga by Philip C. Quaintrell. One of the most underrated modern fantasy series, in my opinion. It's an epic, large-scale story with tons of memorable characters, in-depth world building, and cool mythology. Next, The First Law by Joe Abercrombie. Dark, gritty, cynical, and just awesome all around. Now, most people do already know about this series, but I will continue recommending it because it is a must-read if you enjoy dark fantasy. Next, The Faithful and the Fallen by John Gwynne. One of my favorite series ever. So many fantastic characters, plenty of cinematic action, and lots of emotional payoffs that hit hard. Next, The Darkwater Legacy by Chris Wooding. This is classic, adventurous epic fantasy with morally great characters, captivating world building, and great found family elements. I can't wait for book 3. Next, Dragon Mage by M.L. Spencer. If you like large-scale fantasy with dragon riding, intense action, and relatable protagonists, Dragon Mage is always a great option. Plus, the cover is just badass, and book 2 just came out. Next, The Rhaenyra Revelations by Michael J. Sullivan. This series is fast-paced and accessible, and one of my go-to recommendations for anyone who's new to fantasy. Plus, the main characters have my all-time favorite romance. Next, The Illborn Saga by Daniel T. Jackson. This is another super underrated series that blends classic epic fantasy with a modern grimdark feel. It's also really accessible, and it has 4 main POV characters who are all distinct and compelling. And finally, Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Long. Now, I recommend this book to any fantasy fans who don't mind emotional devastation. I really loved the main character, and I also really enjoyed both the magic system and the world building in the story. All right, so what fantasy book or series do you always recommend? Let me know in the comments.